Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University.
On the ready? Let's go!
The run from the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Mountaineers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. He now has 84 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Look out, he's got room. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lost to fire on 2nd down. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
On the set.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Get set, get set.
Back to pass. Big fella moving. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd? Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The Mountaineers are flying down the field. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed to...
On the ready. Ringo.
The give out of the gun. Takes it the other way.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback to take a breath and exhale.
And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've had a really productive 1st half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, West Virginia.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mountaineers come to the line needing just inches. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To the air on first down. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end, and they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Okay, ready?
The Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Razor, razor. Set.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that is such a veteran.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yep.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect him.
He's got it down the left.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, West Virginia! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going over the top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps looking downfield. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Steps away to find some room. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 10.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the 1st half, and you...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's White. Quick step and go. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Powers through the defender. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
West Virginia.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
On the set. Cut.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires downfield. Complete to the left. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to... West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
Turning it on! He'll work his way down to the 28.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling.
Throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Gators far.
On the move, it's White. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, West Virginia! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice.
He's got it on the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. Off play action. Under fire. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll start this drive firing. He'll throw it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He makes a grab. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work.
Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pressure coming. Trying to ball his way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their...
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line.
Yankee green 25.
On the run, it's White. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Looking to buy time.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Okay, 29 Philly.
From the gun, running back on the move. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Gallagher. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for running room. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Gonna try to get it himself. Quarterback gets enough. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down on this defense.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
Get set, get set. Ready.
Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive have they looked?
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. No other words. That was just a terrible throw. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On the run, deep down the right side.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Gonna let it fly. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Dances away. He's gonna take off. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He unleashes a long one. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Second down, they'll go to the air. Batted into the air, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Bobcats. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, the ground game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more snap coming before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Keaton Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all. The 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having to lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Brought down at the 30 on the return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean,
Lofts one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the right. They were backed up and now more than out of trouble at the midfield stripe.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Rushes on him. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a... West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll... Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Edwards. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab at the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. To the air on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Loose ball squirting all over. The Mountaineers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. From his end zone, he'll go up top. He turns it loose to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Here we go!
Just keeps slinging it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to...
He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Bringing the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
Incomplete on...
Black 24! Black 24!
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throwing on the ride. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quarterback extends the play. Hit as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lets it fly. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. And the Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal.
Here we go!
Here's the handoff. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Number 2 in the
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will... This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.